Okay, so can you introduce your company and what is it that you exactly do here with this? I see you have actually some gear here and you've got a software. So can you tell us more about this?
So Prism Astronomy is an astro imaging company out of Phoenix, Arizona. We are local to Arizona, and we try to sell everything about astro imaging. We have the most powerful software there is today. It's Prism version 10. It does everything you need in one software. You don't need any other software.
Okay, so when you say everything I need, what is it exactly that it does?
So it does. There's a very extensive sky chart. It does acquisition. It does analysis. It does plate solving, autofocus, automation.
All this in one software?
All this in one single software. All you need is ASCOM.
Okay, and can I plug it into any camera, or do I have to go where any specific brand, or?
So it supports anything that has an ASCOM driver.
So it's ASCOM, so it runs on the Windows?
So as you can see over there, we can support a variety of brands at the bottom, from Celestron, ZWL, PHY, software-based Paramounts, Skywatcher, SBIG. We even support hardware that only has a DLL, like for example, like Apogee cameras and like SBIG cameras. It doesn't have to have an actual ASCOM driver only. If you have a supported DLL, we can support it.
Okay. Can we have a quick demo of this software?
Absolutely.
So now we are looking at the Prism integrated software that does a lot of things like imagery, observatory control, and all that thing. Hamza, can you explain us a little bit, tell us a little bit more about this software, how it works, and what you can actually do with this?
Absolutely. So this is Prism, and on its main desktop, if you would. What you see in here is a sky chart, and Prism allows you hardware control. It allows you 2 imaging cameras, a third camera for guiding, and an actual video mode. You will control. Let's go to observatory to see what we control. So we can control 2 focusers, 2 external filter wheels, even internal filter wheels as well, like QSI, like ATIC. We can control your domo shelter, your field rotator or derotator, GPS control, and even your switches. Prism is capable to turn on and off your power in your observatory. And we do focus, of course. Prism is very powerful and it allows you all the tools you need. Manual focus, spectral line for a spectrograph, automatic focus and direct focus. We capture your calibration data as well, automatically, bias, darks, flats, and we even tell you when is the best time in the sky to take your flats.
Okay, so essentially what I'm doing here, what I do is I plug this into my gear, my mount, my camera, whatever gear I have, and this is actually getting full control of all this equipment that I have.
Absolutely.
And it is going to help me do astrophotography.
Absolutely. So once you're done controlling, for example, you turn on your camera and you take images. Of course, we're going to take a beautiful image of M45. Overnight, you're going to take a lot of images, and Prism will autofocus and auto guide all night to make really beautiful images. The next day when you wake up, you're going to have your data, so you can very easily make your calibration frames, the master calibration frames, your bias, your docks, your flats, and very, very easily you can plug your lights in, show the calibration frames, and press go. And Prism will stack your images, combine LRGB, and make you one beautiful image, all in one single software.
Okay, so essentially I can start this thing, go to bed, and this is going to work unattended all night, and I'm up for the breakfast in the morning, and everything is on my screen.
Absolutely. Let me show you how to automate this. So automation in Prism is very, very powerful. I'm going to give you an example on how to set up a very simple acquisition. So we're going to go add an object. We're going to go to M45. We're going to press this button, and we're going to know the coordinates. 300 seconds. Bending one by one, amount of images we're going to do 12. We're going to choose filter 1, guiding of 5 seconds. We're going to perform auto guiding and focus.
Yeah, and
And very easily, you can grab this, you can press duplicate for LRGB. And we have all our filters set up already. We can autofocus, open the dome, auto guiding, telescope constraints. We can tell it to stay from the moon, meridian flip, and so on. We can do plate solve, capture your flats. We have a startup session. You can run from top to bottom, left to right, to start up your sequence, link your camera, open your dome, cool down your camera, sync in, focus.
And you watch these meteors.
And you can go to shutdown. What do we do in the shutdown? We park the telescope, warm up the camera, we disconnect, and you can even run a script to turn off the heaters or turn off the fans. And at the end, we'll even send you an email with a log file.
Okay, so this is a really fully automated software solution for any passionate amateur astronomer who has a lot of equipment and they don't want to stay up all the night.
Absolutely. This software goes from beginner to a very advanced astrophysicist.
Okay, so it covers all the spectrum from beginner imager to somebody who has a lot of experience in gear to play with.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It can be used by the scientists. We have tools in here, for example. Very advanced tools. You can even characterize your CCD if you're into that. If you want to test your own equipment, you can. Prism allows everybody from the amateur that's never taken a picture before all the way to the astrophysicist to use the most powerful set of tools in one package.
Okay, thank you, Hamza. So that was Prism, and I guess it's available online. You got a website. We're going to put a link to this on this video. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. My
Bye-bye.
pleasure.